Hello everybody, my name is Marlo and welcome to this Minecraft tutorial where we are going to be building a super simple starter mountain house. It's probably no secret that 1.17 is going to be the Caves and Cliffs update, and we are of course going to be focusing on the latter of those two today. So if you're looking to set up in the mountains and want a home that you can put together in the first couple of days, this one right here is going to be perfect for you. Before we start building, we are of course going to need a materials list, which is what this inside of the chest is, and they are all to the exact number needed. So we need all of these spruce variants along the top here, a little bit of dark oak wood on the second row with 4 oak trapdoors, 9 pieces of cobblestone with 4 cobblestone stairs. You can also use stone brick, but then you gotta smelt it, and cobblestone is probably just a better option for a starter house. We then need these blocks at the bottom, a bed of any color, 9 barrels for storage, a crafting bench, a chest, a furnace, a blast furnace, but you can also just grab a normal furnace, have 2 of them if this is a bit expensive for you for the early game, and same goes with the lanterns. These can be replaced by torches if you would prefer. And then these 3 on the edge, the flower pot, the painting, and the item frame are purely cosmetic. They provide no functionality whatsoever. They can just make the interior of the house look a little bit better. First things first, we need to decide on a location to build the house in, and then we can start off by placing a dark oak log down right here. And then we can leave a gap of 3 and place another one. This will be the front of the house. We can then come around to the side and leave a gap of 1, 2, 3, and 4 this time, and then place another log, and then the final one can go here with another gap of 3, and the other side can be a gap of 4 again. So each of these can then be brought up by 2 more logs for a total of 3. So you end up with something that looks like this at the moment. We're going to do the roof outline now, so we're coming to the front of the house here, and we're going to have our dark oak stairs upside down on both of the top pillar blocks here, with a regular one out the back of it, so it looks something like this. We then want to grab our dark oak trapdoors and have one on top and then one in front of this upside down stair. Just make sure they're not on the same level and placed like that. We want it ever so slightly down a bit here, and then we'll do the same on this side as well. 2 slabs on top of those trapdoors with a regular stair in the center. So this is how the front of the house looks. We can then very quickly copy it round to the back. So 2 upside down stairs with 2 stairs coming out of the back of it, just like so. 2 dark oak trapdoors either side, 1 in front and 1 on top, 2 slabs, and then a stair in the center. As for the 2 sides around here, the one with 4 blocks in between, we're going to have 2 upside down stairs with 4 slabs to connect them both, just like that. And of course we can do it on the final side over here. 1, 2, 3, 4 slabs, and that is the roof outline all done. As for filling out the rest of the roof, we're going to start off by placing a slab on top of all 4 pillars here in each corner, and then bring them across from one side to the other. So we go all the way from one dark oak trapdoor across to the other on this side as well. We then grab our spruce planks and have 3 on the front and the back of the build, just like so. And then we want to switch over to our spruce stairs and have 4 upside down ones just in front of the slab, so it looks like it's full blocks from the outside, as you can see. And then we can grab our dark oak trapdoors and have 1 on top of this block on either side with 4 slabs in the center. And that right there is the roof all done. Now we're ready to start work on the walls, and we're going to begin at the front of the house here by having 2 cobblestone blocks either side of these pillars with our spruce doorway in the center. If you have snow around and don't really like the look of this stone block standing out, you can always replace this for a full snow block, which will make it look a little bit better and blend a bit easier. And then we're going to come around to the left hand side of the build, and we're going to have a cobblestone block, then a stair block, then 2 cobblestone blocks. As for the background here, full block, stair, and then full block, similar to the front, except this is a stair instead of a doorway. And then as for the right hand side here, we're going to have 2 full blocks on either side with 2 stairs in the center, except they are going to be facing backwards. That will make sense in a little bit. Either side of our doorway here, we're going to have 2 stripped spruce logs on top of the cobblestone with an upside down spruce stair in the center. If you don't know how to get the strip logs, by the way, all you need to do is right click on a normal log and it will become stripped, as you can see. And now we can move around to the left hand side and place an oak trapdoor on top of the cobblestone stair with 2 stripped spruce logs on top of the rest of the cobblestone going all the way around, and then just above the trapdoor here we're going to have a full spruce plank, just like so. As for the background here, we're once again going to have an oak trapdoor on top of the stairs with 2 strip spruce logs either side and then an upside down stair in the center. And for the final side round here, of course, we're going to have 2 strip spruce logs on top of the 2 outer cobblestone blocks, 2 full spruce planks, and then we can actually just step inside real quick and place 2 oak trapdoors like that and fold them down. So that it looks like this from the outside, where underneath we can have ourselves 2 dirt blocks and have 4 spruce trapdoors on all of the 4 sides. And if you want to use the same trick with the full snow blocks to make this look a little bit neater, feel free to do so. But of course, place some flowers on your flower bed that we've just created here, and then come round to the front of the house, and on either side, I'm going to go with the left, I think here, going to place a spruce fence with a lantern or torch on top. And that right there is the house all done. We're now ready to head inside and start work on the interior. The first thing we're going to do on the inside here is have 4 spruce trapdoors on all of those dark oak blocks along the ceiling. And now we can grab our crafting table and have it just left of the doorway here. And over on the right hand side, we're going to have a blast furnace in the corner, or a regular furnace, or even a smoker if you would prefer, with a regular furnace just to the side with a lantern on top of it right there. Now we're going to work on the storage, so you're probably wondering, how on earth am I going to fit 9 barrels inside of this place? Well, we're actually going to be placing them on the floor, so all of these blocks here need to be brought down by 1, 2, 3. So that we end up with something that looks like this. Not very good at the moment, admittedly, but what we're going to do is actually place all 9 of our barrels on the floor upside down. So from the bottom we get this texture, but from the top, if I quickly just break these blocks and replace my crafting bench here, you may also want to fill that in, otherwise you're going to get some mob spawns, I would imagine. But as you can see, it gives us a pretty cool floor pattern, and you can actually access all of this and use it as storage. We're going to place our bed just opposite the furnaces over in this corner right here. Do make sure you are holding crouch, otherwise you're not going to be able to place any blocks down, and instead we'll just open the barrel here. So make sure you're shifting or crouching before you place anything down. And same deal with the chest that's going to go in that corner right there. Now I'm fairly certain you should be able to access these barrels still. I'm playing in Java edition, so I know you can for that, but it could be a bit different for other versions of the game, so my apologies if I don't actually know that. So now we've got all of the necessities down, we can start placing in our cosmetic blocks. The first one is going to be the flower pot on top of our crafting bench here, just like that. And then we're going to have a painting above the trapdoor here, which we don't really want to be too wide. So we're going to place a temporary block here and then just cycle through the paintings until we get one that we want. That's the one I was looking for, and then we can get rid of the temporary block, of course. And just above the doorway here, if you want to, you can add in your item frame with something to go inside of it. Maybe the first wooden pickaxe you crafted in this world as somewhat of a memento to it. So that, everybody, is going to be it for the tutorial. I really hope this has helped you out if you were looking for a simple starter house like this one here. And of course, have fun in your new world. I hope you enjoy yourself, and I hope you enjoyed watching. Thank you very much for doing that, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.